I'll wait for all of you to join in. There have been so many requests over the last few months to have this discussion, and we're finally doing it. I am very happy to be here and share everything that I understand about reality, manifestation, quantum physics, how to generate the right frequencies, the right energy, what are the powers we have, a lot of things. So I'm very excited to share all of the research that I've done, everything that I have discovered for myself since the past decade. So I'll wait for all of you to join in and then we'll start. One of the things that I feel why this session is important, because we don't know the power we have. We are not using our energies the right way. We're just wasting ourselves. We are one of the most strongest beings here on this 3D dimension, and we have no idea. We don't know what it is about. So what we are going to do today is we're going to talk and discuss about a lot of topics. I would love to have feedback from you during the session. You can join in, you can send your ideas, you can tell me what you think about the whole topic. I would love to have a very interesting session with you in regards to this. So before we start, all of you who are present here, would you like to tell me, do you have any idea about quantum physics and the reality that we live in? How does it affect each other? So if there's anything you want to share, please do so. Otherwise, we'll talk about each and everything that you need to know today. Meanwhile, all of you who have not joined in, we'll wait for you. We are waiting for you. So let's see. Let's start. So one of the things that I want to do before we start is give an introduction. My name is Dr. Saira Asfar. I'm also very, very well known as Serena. I have an honorary degree in the work that I did in energy healing, Reiki, and hypnotherapy. I'm a hypnotherapist. I'm a psychotherapist. I work with CBT and NLP. I also work with Reiki, and I'm a Reiki master of Osai Reiki, but I have also developed my own system on the basis of which I got my doctorate, and that is called QLEH. This system I have developed to help people that I love, people around me who needed this help. And then this turned out to be something that I have now decided to dedicate my life's work to. Energy, healing, connection, how it affects us, what is the reality, how you can bend your reality, how can you manifest, why is it that some people are just lucky and they get what they want, and there are some people who keep on striving and working and trying to do what they need to do and still are not able to get what they want. Well, today you'll find out. You'll find out whichever category you fall under, how to fix and better your situation. So as we start today's discussion, again, I want to tell you this is a discussion. This is not a one thing. I would love your comments. I would love your feedback, everything that I'm going to talk about, what you feel about it, and what has been your experience, and what is your knowledge about it. Let's share. Let's have this discussion to help everybody around. So the first thing that I want to talk about is, who are we? Who are we as human beings? Who are we? One is the spiritual side and one is the physical side. So if we get down to the reality of who we are all energy. If you get in touch with quantum physics and you go and check out the string theory, it talks about at the end, at the bottom, as we go smaller, atoms, molecules, atoms, quarks, go small, 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 small. In the end, there are vibrating strings of energy. And that's what we are. A vibrating string of energy which makes up everything else and else and else to form this physical body. But there's so much space in between it because this is really, really small level we are talking about. So basically, we are energy. If I am vibrating, that means I'm able to change that vibration. That means I'm reacting to situations. That means I am energy. It's just that when the energy is compacted together, it is in a physical form. If you disperse this energy, you will be in a different form altogether. So, the same way, the concept here is that you are able to interact with the energy around you, and not just the energy around you. You interact with people who you get in touch with, people who you meet, people who have energy, you have energy, and you are interacting with them. So, what is happening here? If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. What is happening here is that when you meet somebody, you go in a room and you meet somebody, and there are so many people, and some of them you immediately like, and some of them you don't like. You haven't even talked to them, but you say, I don't like his energy. I don't like their vibes. I don't like them. Why? Because your energy at the whole time, your subconscious is on the lookout for other energies, and you're interacting with each other and telling you whether this person is good, whether this person is bad, giving you all that information that you need. So, what I'm trying to tell you here is you have the antenna to be able to detect what is happening around you. So do not underestimate this. This is your subconscious, this is your instinct, whatever you want to call it, but this is information that is being passed on to you through energy. That's one of the things that we are. As we move on, we all understand that we have a mind that thinks and we have a heart that feels. However, they have discovered that the heart also has neurons, and the heart also is able to pass on messages to the mind and vice versa. When you think, you create an energy, it's an electrical energy. When you feel, your heart creates an energy, it's a magnetic energy. So, what happens is that whatever you are thinking, positive or negative, that energy is being created. And that energy is being stored around you. You're thinking, right? So if you think very positive, it'll have a different effect. If you think very negative, you start to get a headache because this is where you're storing your energy. So the same way, when you feel a lot, your energy acts like a magnet to attract what you're feeling. Feelings have power. When you feel, it's your truest form, it's your intensity, your whole being is focused on that feeling, and that feeling is power. That feeling has the ability to bring about changes in your reality. Do not again underestimate yourself or your thoughts or your feelings. As we move on, the concept becomes thinking and feeling together are able to create a situation where you can manifest what you want. If, for example, you are able to think of a future for yourself where you have everything that you need, you have materialistic assets, you have a car, you have a house, you have a family, you have people who love you, you have success in your job, everything is perfect, right? If you're able to imagine this in your mind, that means you have given your mind the instructions of a reality that is a possibility. Your mind does not know the difference between imagination and reality. So once you think something, your mind says, okay, this is a reality. This is a possibility. This can happen. Now, when you put your feelings in it and you're able to convince your mind, I can get this. This is for me. This is what I want and it's going to happen. When you tell your mind that, it automatically accepts it. Your mind accepts it as yes. Now, there's one secret that I want to share with you. The universe around you, the energy around you, it always responds in positivity. What does that mean? It means if you say, I can do this, it'll say, yes, you can do this. If you say, I can't do this, it'll say, yes, you cannot do this. So, this is one of the biggest secrets of manifestation, that if you're able to change the way to think and think positive and give out those instructions to your mind and create that energy to go out from you out into the universe of positivity, that's the response you're going to get back as well. It's a very powerful way of manifestation. If you're manifesting something negative, you are manifesting it. You keep on thinking it. There's a one very favorite quote of mine. It's a karaoke quote, and it's about a grandfather talking to his grandson. And the grandson asked him, Father, who are we? How are we good or bad? So the grandfather says that, grandson, we have two wolves inside us. One of them is positive, one of them is good, one of them is negative, one of them is bad. And the whole time, they're fighting with each other to become stronger, to get the upper hand. And that's a fight we carry all through our lives. So the grandson asks him, but then, granddad, which one of these wolves will win? The granddad says, the one you feed. So if you're going to feed positivity, that's the wolf that will win inside you. I love this quote, so I wanted to share this with you. It summarizes everything. Now, I want you to understand a little bit about quantum physics. I will tell you a few topics, you can research on them, and maybe another day we can have some more discussion on this. So, one of the things that I want to talk about in quantum physics is about an experiment called the split experiment. If you haven't researched it, please do so. You'll find a lot of interesting things in it. So, scientists used to think that energy acts like a particle. But they did this experiment and they found out that it acts like a wave as well because it created a wave pattern. I'm not going to get into the experiment, you can research it, but the concept I'm going to clear out for you. So, what did this mean? This meant that till the time they were not observing that particle and they thought it was a particle, it acted as a wave. It was free to do whatever it wanted and it acted as a wave. But when they observed it, it only acted as a particle. What does it mean? It means reality depends on the observer. When they were able to observe it, the reality that was being presented to them was what they were expecting. But if there was no observer, then the reality was able to present itself in more forms. Here we come to the concept of superpositioning. I want you to research on this subject as well if you're interested. So, superpositioning is that all electrons, all particles are everywhere at the same time. They are spinning positive and they're spinning negative at the same time. Now, what happens is that once you are able to get an observer and the observer observes it, it collapses into one of the realities, positive or negative. So, what does that mean again? In simple terms, it means everything is happening at the same time. All realities are available at the same time. The moment your mind or you decide to look, observe, feel, find out, pay attention, that's the time when that reality collapses into a certain reality. And that will become the reality you are seeing then. That doesn't mean that there's no other reality out there. There's a concept of multiverses. That means there are so many timelines available everywhere. There are so many universes. It's a multi universe concept. We can never reach those universes because we cannot get out of ours. But whatever frequency we are at, we can jump timelines. What is a timeline? So when you are living your life, you are vibrating at a certain frequency, and whatever timeline vibrates at that frequency is what your reality is. If you take certain actions, you're able to change your reality. If you are able to change your frequency, you're able to tune in to another reality. This concept is like there is a room of with radio signals, all the waves of different levels of radio. But you just, when you switch on your radio, you tune into a certain frequency, and that's the frequency that you hear. That's it. That's the concept. Whatever frequency you are at is a frequency you are creating as well. You're living it. It's not just audio, it's your life. Change your frequency, change your life. Change your energy, change your life. So that's how we understand this basic concept of light and energy. One of the other things that you might want to find out or work on is the concept of entanglement in quantum physics. What does entanglement mean? Entanglement is a concept that they took particles A and particle B, they were entangled, and then if you take them to the opposite side of the universe as well, what happens to one particle immediately affects the other particle as well, without any lag in time. It is immediate, it's automatic. How did this particle know how to react to this particle? It's crazy, but it happens. They have done this. The concept of entanglement is this, that if two particles are entangled, two energies are entangled, two molecules, atoms, particles are entangled, you can take them to different sides of the universe. If you spin this positive, this will spin negative. And you will automatically be able to tell what's happening at the other end because the effect is immediate. When I work with Reiki, when I work with energy, when I work with QLEH, this is what happens. The energy that you have, I am able to access that energy. I'm connecting to that energy and I'm able to help you. You can be in another part of the universe. If I'm entangled with you, if I have that connection with you, if our energies are entangled, we will have effects. Isn't that crazy? But it's wonderful. And I do it each and every day with brilliant results. We have had brilliant, much better than what I expected results in regards to Reiki healing and the concept of QLEH, the concept of love alignment, the concept of healing, that all through energy, all through energy. If I'm able to help you, I help you by changing your energy. And that's because on the basis of quantum physics. This is no voodoo, there's no magic, there's nothing like that. It's all science. The whole concept, the whole universe works on science laws. Things we don't understand, we say it's magic. Magic is also science that we don't understand. If you were to take your cell phone to the caveman and show them, do a video call there, they will say, "You're God. How did you travel? And how can you access somebody on the other side of the world? You must be God. You must be have some powers that are wow." But it's science. That's what I'm trying to basically tell you. Everything is science. The whole universe has laws. Once you are able to access those laws, you're able to create any reality you want. You're able to manifest anything you want. And that's why I'm here today, to try and tell you how to access this. One of the things we talked about is changing your frequency, changing your energy, changing your thoughts, changing your fields. Once you give the concept to your mind, this is a reality, create it. And I deserve it, I want it, it's happening. The mind gets an image. Now that's a reality for the mind. You put your thoughts in it, your wants in it, your feelings in it with intensity, and you're able to give it the right push of electromagnetic energy to attract that. Then just leave it to the universe. Take actions that you need to take. Actions matter. It's not just thinking and feeling, it's what you're doing for it as well. Actions matter. And once you're able to do it, then everything will fall into place in a way you didn't expect it. It's like you're in command. Give instructions to the universe out there. I want this to happen. And accept it, that it'll happen. Because you are in command. You are creating your reality right now. Now, the concept comes here again. You have been given this power by the Almighty, by the Divine. Use it. This is nothing wrong in it. You're not challenging the Almighty or you're not doing that. This has been given to you to better yourself. This has been given to you to spiritually enhance yourself, to create a better, more purer version of yourself, to be able to access energies, to be able to become higher, more enlightened, more better in your energies, and not to be stuck in this 3D heavy energies of jealousy, anger, regrets, all these heavy emotions. So the concept that next I would like to bring you to, talking about frequency, is how does all of this affect us scientifically? So I'm going to to mention a lot of topics to you, go through the video again and research those topics. You're gonna change your life. Just work with me on this. So frequency, Nicholas Tesla said that if you want to know the understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of frequency and sound. Ah, beautiful words and so true. Frequency affects us down to the basic core. Now, there's an experiment which is called the sand experiment. So, what this guy did was he took a speaker, a base of a speaker, put a board on top of it, and put sand on it, right? You can put salt or sand on it. And then he started shifting the sound frequencies of the bass, the music sound system. As he changed the frequencies, he saw that the sand or the salt was making different patterns, beautiful, intricate patterns, like we see in snowflakes. Each frequency had a pattern related to it. Isn't that awesome? Check out this experiment. It's mind blowing. But it tells you that whatever frequency you are, it is manifesting, that sound is manifesting and creating designs. It has a level of physical manifestation. So, whatever frequency you're listening to, whatever songs you're listening to, whatever energy, whatever is going through your ears or your body is experiencing frequency, that has the ability to affect the basic inside of you. The same way, the celestial bodies, we talk about the moon and astrology and everything. I won't get much into that, though I work with tarot and I work with predictions and I work with all of this. But right now, this is going to be completely science related. And the moon has the ability to affect the oceans and the water in our earth. And how come it is not affecting us? It is definitely affecting us. We are 70 to 80% water, aren't we? So if it's able to affect those huge oceans, it is able to affect us too. Again, there's some sort of energy connection. There's some sort of frequency. There's something that's affecting her, us, and our area around us. Holding on to that concept, if you are able to work on what you listen, what you eat, what you breathe, and how you feel and how you think, anything is possible. As we talked about sound therapy and frequency, ears, listen to things that calm you, that soothe you. There are solfeggio's frequencies. You can check that out on the internet as well. These are frequencies that help align your DNA, that heal you, that give you energy, that get rid of negative. And it's a very good way to maybe listen to something at night. Solfeggio's frequencies. You can check that out on the internet. Then we talk about, after frequency, we talk about breathing, how you breathe. When you have heard of meditation, it's just breathing, the way you can control your breath, how you breathe, your mind reacts to that. When you're in a panic, your breathing changes. When you're calm, your breathing changes. All of that is affecting your mind, your heart, your whole system. So if you can teach yourself how to breathe, even when you're panicking, if you can breathe properly, the body reacts different. So learn how to breathe properly. There are so many exercises out there. One of my favorite ones to get rid of stress is, if you're stressed out, take a deep breath, then breathe in some more, and then breathe out. So breathe in twice, as much as you can, and then some more, and then breathe out. It helps to elevate and get rid of the stress immediately. Another concept that you can try is relaxing the vagus nerve as well. So there's a whole exercise that I do. I will do this with you right now also, because there's a discussion and we can incorporate that as well. I want you to do an experiment right now with me to relax you. I want you to sit like this, and then I want you to turn your head as much as you can to one side, look in front, and then turn your head towards the other side. and look in front. Notice how far does your face turn? How much does it turn easily? Now, keep on looking in front. Your eyes, just your eyes. Move your eyes completely to the left as much as you can. Completely to the left. Keep looking, keep looking. Keep on doing this. It might take some time or it might be immediate. Keep on doing this till you get a sigh or a yawn. Keep on looking. Once you've done that, excuse me. Once you've done that, look in front. Then keep your face straight and turn your eyes on the other side. Complete right. Keep on looking in this direction until you feel a yawn or a sigh. Then look in front. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Then I want you to turn your head again to the left and to the right. And notice how much more easier it is to turn down. Try this and tell me in the comments. Did you try this? And was your head turning more easily? Did you do the experiment? Did you like it? It's called the vagus nerve release exercise. Great. Let's move on to the other part of our discussion, the interesting part. What is magic? We keep on hearing all around us. Magic exists, no doubt about it. What is it? It's energy. What is a prayer? It's energy. What is a curse? It's energy. There can be different methods to reach or to create that energy, but it's energy. When you give a prayer to somebody, somebody has really helped you touch your heart, and you say, "Oh, I wish the best for you," and it happens. What happened here? All that feeling, all that thought, all that purity, all that intensity was concaved into a certain direction, and an order was given to the universe. This is good. This should happen. This person is good. Good things should happen to that person. And the other person receives it. The same way. If you do bad to somebody and somebody says, this person has cheated me, this person has done something bad to me, I'm hurt. Even if you don't say anything bad to the person, feelings matter. That energy is being created. So somebody has done bad to you. That energy in your heart has already been created. It has already hurt you. So whether you want to hurt the other person or not, whether you want to say something bad to the other person or not, doesn't matter. That energy has been created. Now you have an option of turning it into a curse or turning it in whatever way you want to, because that energy matters. Do not underestimate your power. So if somebody does anything bad to you and you say, this person is bad, I want the same to happen to them. So you directed that energy in a certain direction and sent it out into the universe. It ain't going anywhere. It will have effect. It will have effect. It might take a long time. It might take a short time. It might come in a different way, but it will happen. It will affect. So that's why we talk about karma, because that's what you're doing. Karma is your karam, what you're doing, your actions. That's what comes back to you. So that said, if you are in a situation where somebody has hurt you, we all have had these times, haven't we? We all have had people who have been bad to us, mean to us, cheated us, done things to us, and we are like helpless, or we feel so. At that point in time, when you're feeling helpless, I want you to think of two things. Number one, this was a test. It wasn't a test for you necessarily, it was a test of the other person, and they failed. You were kept there as a part of the situation, but it was the other person's test, and they failed if they did bad to you. It has nothing to do with you. Everybody has been given free will. Everybody has been given the right to do right or wrong. They can choose. There will always be consequences, but they can choose. They can choose to do good, they can choose to do bad. There will be consequences. They might or might not think about them. So, what I need you to feel is that you were put in a situation where somebody did something bad to you, you will get your brownie points. You will get extra points because you were placed in that situation that was not your fault. You didn't do anything bad, but you were placed there. So everything has a balance. If you were placed in a situation where it wasn't your fault and somebody did bad to you, you will get brownie points and something good will happen to you. It has to be balanced. There has to be a balance. You know how the universe came into being? I am not sure of the exact number, but if there was a tiny difference of 0.000000000000000 the universe would not have been formed. Sorry. It's really dry weather with us, and it affects me a lot. Anyway, so the thing is, your actions, your thoughts, your energy is all that matters. As we move on to the concept of magic, try this magic. Try this magic. When you get up in the morning and you have a cup of tea, when you're drinking your tea, put your intentions in it. Water has memory. Everything has consciousness, so does water. Water also is able to absorb memory, it reacts to feelings. There was an experiment done by Dr. Moto, I think his name was, where he had 2 cups of water. He kept on giving good compliments to one cup and bad compliments and negative thoughts to the other one. And after a while, he checked the structure of the water, and the one that he gave good compliments to and good energies to was proper, and the structure of the water particles on the one with the negative energy were all broken. So energy, water has the power to react to it. So when you're drinking a cup of tea, put your energy into it. I'm going to have a wonderful day today. As I drink this cup of water, each and everything that I want, I'm putting in this. Today, I want to feel happy. Today, unexpected money is going to come to me. And believe it when you say it, okay? Don't just say it. Feel it, believe it, say it like you're writing a request to something, and that request will be accepted for sure. So think of it like that. I just have to give an order. So give orders. Today, this is going to happen, XYZ. And as I drink this water, it's going to become a part of me, and nobody can take it away. And drink that water. All that energy, that power, that thought that you put in that glass of water or your tea or whatever, you're drinking it. It's become a part of you. It's a part of your reality now. Try this. I have one of the videos of water manifestation on my page, Totally Serena, on YouTube. If you get a chance, go through it. It's in two parts. I teach you how to manifest through drinking water. Take a look. You'll like the video. That said, this is magic, because in 3 days to 5 days, you will see things happening. Out of the blue, things will happen. All the things that you wanted will start to align yourself. The only trick is that you need to believe it, that it will happen. Don't think, oh, I'm going to be happy today, but I'm always so sad. No, I'm going to be happy. Today is like the best day of my life. I feel so good, and I'm going to claim this day today as a powerful day for me. Put your right intentions and watch it happen. Magic. You are magic. You have the power to become magic. This is magic. Your intentions, your energy. Then, as we move on, what are the different energy dimensions? Lots of energy beings out there. Whatever level of energy you are at, that's the physical form you will have. If you believe in the concept of angels, they are higher energy beings, higher frequency beings. They might not have a physical form because they don't need that. They're vibrating at a different level. They don't need a physical form. So as your frequency changes, as your energy changes, your reality, your physical form also changes, and you keep on going up and up the ladder until you reach a level of pure good energy. That's a very high level, I believe. So I believe we in this 3D world are one of the lowest levels. So we were sent here to fix something. I think maybe before we existed on this 3D level, we maybe existed somewhere else, in some energy, other dimension, some other world, some other energy, some other level. Why were we sent here? To learn a lesson. There's something we need to fix us about ourselves so that we can go on to the next level. Find out what it is. How will you find out what it is? What are the problems you have in your life? That's your question. That's your test. That's the thing. That is from where you need to learn the lesson. Why do you have your problems? Because those are the ones you need to solve. That's your test. So I hope this is easy to understand for you. But if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. One of the things that I tell people about manifestation is be very, very conscious of what you are saying. Be very aware of what comes out of your mouth, because it has power. If you want to change how you feel about yourself, I want you to stand in front of a mirror every morning and talk to yourself in a way that you would talk to somebody who needs your help, being in the same situation you are. Stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself good things. Tell yourself how wonderful you are. Tell yourself how good you are, how powerful you are, how you will do what you need to do. And do it with a smile. See, like I said, our mind doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. If you're smiling, even when you're sad, if you smile, it gives a message to the brain, I'm good. Everything is fine. It's a physical act that converts into thoughts. Smile, and you will see your mood change. Stand in front of the mirror, tell yourself good things each and every day, and watch them happen. Your words have power, your thoughts have power, your heart, your feelings have so much power. Somebody once said to me that people who are emotional are weak people. And I said, I think the opposite. I think people who are emotional have the most power. They just don't know how to direct it because they have not been able to understand their emotions and to use them properly. They feel so much. When they feel so much, it means they create so much. So it has to be directed somewhere. And if it's not directed, then it comes heavy on them themselves. They start storing all this energy. So that's why when we do the Reiki sessions, I clean out all of this energy that you have been storing on yourself, whether you're emotional or not, whether you think negative or something negative is happening to you. The same way, you have energy points all over your body, which are called chakras. You need to align them. You can say prayers, you can meditate, you can do sound therapy, you can do exercise. There is so much you can do. Just pay attention to what your frequency is. Do not let yourself stay in a heavy energy zone because if you are in the heavy energy zone, you will attract all the heavy energies with each other because that's the level you are at. Jealousy, regret, anger, negativity, um, depression, any bad habits, everything to each other. The moment you rise up, you feel lighter, you feel happier, you're at a different frequency, everything changes. This is where you need to be. Change your frequency. So, this was kind of like the essence of everything that I wanted to share with you. If any one of you has any questions or would like to discuss more, please feel free to message me. You can WhatsApp me as well, and I'll try to answer. But other than that, we will have another discussion soon. And I would love to know whether you tried all these exercises and whether you were able to get results in it, and then share them with me. So far, I want to end this session with a quick meditation. So just take a minute, shut your eyes, just sit calmly wherever you are. Take a deep breath, breathe in and breathe out. Again, take a deep breath, breathe in some more, and then breathe out. This time, when you breathe in, I want you to imagine that you're sitting inside your body, like a small, tiny thing. As you breathe in, imagine yourself sitting somewhere inside your body. Now you are like a small robot that can detect which part of your body needs healing. Start moving around inside your body. Go to your head, your eyes, your ears, neck, chest, heart, each and every organ of your body. Find out which part of your body needs healing, which part of your body is holding stress. Once you're able to locate that part, give a command. I command this part of my body to start healing and to let go of any stress that it is holding inside. Take your time, as long as you need. Locate where do you hold your stress and then release it in any form you want. You can give a command. You can press that part of your body with your hand, or you can just take a deep breath and allow it, all the illness, all the stress, allow it to leave your body. Great. Whenever you're done with this, I want you to say a small prayer of thanks that you were able to understand how to help yourself, that you were able to get the guidance you needed at this point in time, because this is when you needed it. I need you to say a small prayer of thanks that you're able to do things now that you were not able to do before. I also want you to acknowledge all the good things you have in your life. I that is more powerful than you thought possible. And you will try to work on this part of you to become spiritually stronger. Command yourself, order the universe, say thanks, accept the blessings you have been given, acknowledge, and then take a deep breath and you can open your eyes. You can try this exercise anytime you want. And if you're interested in meditation, we have a few meditations on my page. We 8th of August. Take a look. Positive energy. Get a session booked. I'll fix this for you. There's always help at hand. You just need to realize that you need to fix things, and you will be able to do it. Take a deep breath and open your eyes who haven't done so. And that's about it for today's session. I shared the tip of the iceberg with you today, gave you some food for thought. Let me know if you were able to work more on it, do some exercises, research it more. Like I said, I've dedicated my life now to research, to becoming the best version of myself, to learning and getting as much knowledge as I can about reality, about energy, about whatever I can do to help you and to help myself become better versions. So that's it for today. Take care of yourself, everybody. If you want a tarot card read, you can always join in on Instagram, totally_Serena. On Sundays, we do free mini reads as well. So you have come to me, and now you're a part of my journey, and I hope to be connected with you and to learn from each other and to move forward in the best way possible. Take care of yourselves, everybody, and have a wonderful, wonderful life.